Welcome to the next MISTA moment. In this moment, we'll be trying to shift our understandings using some of the metaphors of Jesus. So I want to start this video by saying, why is it important that we understand what Jesus is trying to teach, meditation, feng shui? And that is literally because we are so stuck in conceptualizing, which keeps us in the outer reality, because we are conceptualizing everything going on around us to gauge our world, not really realizing that we're creating it within. And because we're giving all of our power to mental concepts in the outer reality, we've forgotten everything starts within. So, to give you an example, if you were to go to a movie theater and you're sitting there watching the screen and it starts jumping and skipping and being real crazy, the way that we run our lives right now, we've given all the power to only understand outer and not inner. So with that, we would go up to the screen and start banging on it and thinking that's going to fix the situation. However, now we know with our logical mind that that's not going to happen. We really have to go into the back, into the projection room, and fix the projector, period. We know this. But however, we don't really know it when it comes to how we run our reality right now. We are consistently trying to fix things on the outside. And I think that you get to a certain stage of evolution where you understand that you're running the same patterns. There's the same circumstances showing up in your life, different bodies, same person. Because we're trying to fix it on the outside, literally. So that keeps the mental energy, our ego energy, the programs that we are living under, solid. So a lot of people that have went through an expansion of consciousness, either through like a soul connection, heartbreak, devastation, just the energies of the planet, people around them, planting seeds, always, myself included, always just go to a new religion. So when I say a new religion, I mean just a new belief system. Like, okay, I'm awake now, so this organized perception of the outer reality is much more resonant with me now. And we'll call that the New Age community. Seek, and never find. That's what Jesus says. So that's literally what happens to all of us as we start to expand our awareness. We look at some of the past modalities of religions and concepts and structures that lead us to the inner kingdom, but we're so busy giving power to the outer in our ego and our mental energy that we don't even see where it's leading us. We just keep seeking. So I love when Jesus says, seek and you shall not find, because you won't. The kingdom is within. So let's go through a few of the other things that he teaches, metaphors uses to kind of teach us that the inner world is more important than the outer world. So he says to the Pharisees, your outer cup is clean, but your inner is dirty. So basically he's describing that, you've got it all figured out in the outer world. You mentally are so wise and you've got a house and a car and you're razzle dazzle in the reality, but inside your energy is causing chaos in your life, highs, lows, anger, guilt, shame, all of those things, and you're projecting it around you and you're kind of miserable and never really realizing that, fixing your outer world is not helping you at all. So another one is beware of a lamb in sheep's clothing, but is a ravenous wolf within. So I like this one a lot because, a lot of people can understand the concept mentally, but to take it one step further to understand our inner reality is you really can use this to pay attention when you're conversing with somebody. Let's say you're debating, because that's a big one in our reality, which, by the way, both sides are right, because we create our reality. So why are we even debating? But when you're debating with somebody about, let's just say, unconditional love, you're saying to them, but I love you, and you know, whatever you believe, but I'm trying to show you a better way, and you know, those kind sweet words and everything. But inside, because this person isn't agreeing with them or grasping what they're saying, or giving them their kudos, that they're higher than them, then this person that's preaching love is actually, if they paid attention to their inner reality, projecting a shit ton of ick. So as you start to get in touch with your inner reality, you really start to realize that you can get wrapped up in that ick, and that's how it creates outer circumstances that we don't like. But if you can get that under control, you're not creating those circumstances anymore. I'll give you an example of the first time I had been studying Jesus and A Course in Miracles for about 8 years, and I still wasn't really fully grasping it. But I woke up one day and I'm like, I'm going to take every moment as a lesson and let me see, you know, just let me see what I'm doing. So I went to, I was in Wisconsin. I went to Menards to get paint for my house. We were trying to redo. And everybody at the counter, there was like 4 people, and they were just completely ignoring me. I went up there with my paint swatches, and I wanted them mixed, and I wanted to get out of there and do my thing. So I go up there, and they're all ignoring me. One's on the phone talking, arguing with a girlfriend, and the other one, there's 2 employees that are just talking amongst themselves. And then there's another one that's helping somebody, but he's being like really like chatty, and so I'm getting irritated. I'm just like, this cannot be happening right now. I'm in such a hurry. I think I had to get my kids from school, and I just stopped there on a whim to get this paint mixed and done. So I could feel it, and I'm like, oh my God, my inner world is fucked up right now. What am I gonna do? Because it's so hard, because I want to focus on the reasons that I have created this inner world chaos, and I want to blame the outer world. But remember, we're trying to shift that to realize that that's only happening because my inner world is projecting it. It's making it happen. Everybody is a actor in your play based on your energy within. So this is crucial to get this part. That's why a lot of this in the beginning is going to be understanding we have to take it back from outer and take it to inner. So anyway, I was like, oh my God, here's my chance. It was a war. It was a war. Because I'm like, no, these mofos don't deserve my love. I'm so valid in my feelings. There's fuck ups. I can't. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to test it. I'm going to go figure out the highest vibrational feeling I can of love from something and shift inside, no matter what it takes. This is it. Do or die. The crossroads. I'm on my cross, and that's really what that means. I'm like, on my cross. I'm dying inside because I have to shift this. And I did it. I went to a memory of dropping off my daughter, and I'm driving off. And she looks at me with the sweetest eyes as I'm pulling off, and she looks at me with so much love. I can feel it, and she waves like the cutest wave you've ever seen in your life. And I go to that, and I get the feeling. And I'm like, oh my God, it's shifting. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm love. And I'm exuding love, and I'm looking around, and everything's shifting. I shit you not. You have to have this experience on your own to really grasp it. All I can do is try to guide you to it and how you start doing it. But so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm glowing in love. All of that ego stuff went away. I got back to the inner kingdom. I was love. And all of a sudden, all 4 of these people came to me at once. And were like, can we help you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were waiting. And it was like, oh my God, that was the biggest awakening I've had in this entire journey. All my outer searchings, all my figuring it out, all that couldn't have took me to the school that is my life and what's happening outside of me. So Jesus explains this as, if you want to know a being, a person, you will know them by their fruits. So what he means by that is, if somebody's walking around and they're like Snow White, where everything flows for them, people love them, they seem to just fall into the right place at the right time, they've really achieved their goals, they're on top of the world, they're all the way up, like Fat Joe says, it's because they've worked on this inner vibration. And so the number one thing, and that's the meditation video, that we can understand is we have to stop giving the power to the outer world. So I did that at Menards. I was feeling justified in my anger, but then I realized this shit doesn't matter. That's an illusion. I'm the creator. I am the conductor. I'm the director. They're all matching my vibration, period. So pretty trippy stuff, and it really takes a lot of inner work to be able to get to that place, but don't give up. I mean, don't give up, because you want to be able to. So I'm going to end this on a little note that if you are coming to somebody like me, one of the biggest challenges for me in the beginning, which I've now come to deal with people where they're at, not where you're at, because I used to just get frustrated because people would tell me all their victim mentality stuff and all this is happening to me, my boyfriend's stalking me, I can't find love, all of these things, my kids are obnoxious and crazy, and I would just be like, oh my God, you're telling me all about your inner vibration, you know, because literally that's the truth. But what I've had to do now is realize that's my ego too. That's mental concepts. I need to help everybody, because at the core of this, inside, we're one. That's why people react to it, because we're all one. We're all one. So people react right now to our ego energies and we entangle, but when you start to unravel those, you start to feel like I'm going to just disappear because nobody's interacting with me on the ego. But what we have to fully realize is when we get fully inside, in that state of love, God is love, as Jesus said, that everybody will react to us in love, because we all have that. That is the one begotten Son, which is Christ energy. We all have that in us. That is our highest vibration, and that is love in a mental concept, and it's a state of being. So let's work towards that. I really hope this video helps you. Please let your friends know about it if you feel like it would help them, and keep watching, and thank you for watching.